Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching. Life, you can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high,
hello,
trusting our wings to
better
fly.
late than never.
Sometimes we're crashing down,
Hello,
but we get up and start
Get
from
up.
the ground.
keep flying.
And
Hi,
I
everybody.
really wanna know.
Hello. Doing some Palo Santo. It's been a morning, and better late than never. Welcome, spirit family. Welcome to Coffee with a Psychic. I know it's late. It's like 2:32 here in Las Vegas, because I am the best effing grandma ever. Hello. Wow, welcome. For those of you that don't know me, this is Coffee with a Psychic. Happy Friday. My name really is Rainy Day, and this is for the week ahead, May 19th. And it's where I connect with spirit and provide you with weekly guidance. Be prepared, not scared. Thank you, Tarot Lady. Oh my goodness, I'm in such a mood. Today is a wonderful day. I'll be channeling a departed loved one, Nick. This is Wendy's dad, and your fur babies, if you'd like. If you'd like to be a guest on my show, please email me at hello@raineyday.com, RAINEYDAY.com. I'll be sharing metaphysical techniques so you too can fast forward your spiritual growth. And what does the future hold? Premonitions. I'm pretty damn good at this stuff. And answering your questions live and so much more. And since birth, I have had the spiritual gift of insight. And yes, I see dead people. Yes, I do. I also hold a master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology that I call spirit science. Yes, I'm a respected spiritual educator. If you're in the Las Vegas area, today is Friday, May 19th. I will be at the Realms Within at 2800 West Sahara, therealmswithin.com. Give them a call. Tonight at 6 o'clock, we are doing a mediumship circle where you too can fast forward your spiritual growth. And pretty shortly, I'm going to be posting 3 techniques that you can use to become and grow in your mediumship abilities. We're going to be practicing those techniques there tonight. So join me. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm a powerful energy healer. If you want to come and have some in-person energy healing with me, you can book that also. You can also find me on my website. I still do in-home, in the comfort of your own sacred space, spiritual, psychic mediumship readings from the comfort of your own space on my website at www.raineyday.com. I'm an accurate medical medium, direct channel the spirit, and it's all from divine guidance from the creator and the other side and spirit. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. And I'm proud to announce I have really worked hard on marketing myself, and I'm proud to announce that if you like this content, I have an energy exchange tip jar for a donation, only if you'd like. Never any pressure with me at paypal.me/rainydaypsychic. It will be posted in the details. And again, if you're curious, interested, would like to be a guest on my show, please email me at hello@raineyday.com. Sign up for my newsletter on my website. I have this beautiful metaphysical, because we're going through a transformation right now. We are today, Friday 19th, 2023, is the new moon in grounded Taurus. Thank God we're out of that Mercury retrograde crap. It ended on the 14th, but the energy of that was the full moon on the 5th and the damn lunar eclipse. Why? Because it just did. And I'm an effing awesome grandma. What can you expect during a new moon in Taurus? Well, new moons are always for beginnings, for replanting those inspired ideas, because baby, your inspired ideas matter. They absolutely do. It's a time to focus on what we have rather than what we don't have. And really looking at the things that we have and purging the things that no longer serve us. That includes friends, clothes, items, bills, things that are heavy and are weighing us down. It's getting rid of these material possessions and just being comfortable with what we do have, not what we don't have. Being in the present moment, not reaching too far into the future, and definitely not in the damn past, because you can't change that. All we have is this moment. It's a great time to really set some practical goals, short-term goals, not those big old long ones. Short-term goals. I really would love for everybody listening to go and really look at your finances. Create a spreadsheet or write them down on a whiteboard so you can see them. Put them up where you see them all the time. Your interest rate, if you have credit cards, and start working on the highest interest rate and figure out how much extra can I put towards this bill. Start paying your bills off. We are in a recession. It is going to get worse. Things are not going to get better. The feds, like I said, because I'm coughing with a psychic, rose the interest rate recently, and they're going to continue because they can't control this train that's already taken off. Hey, let me know where you're tuning in from. If you have a question, pop it in the chat. I would be absolutely happy to answer those questions, do a reading for you. And as always, I love quotes. I love things that raise my vibration, make me happy, help me change my own energy when I can't see the forest through the trees. And there's this wonderful, started out as a really unique jewelry company. They don't have a whole bunch of stuff, but what they have is really beautiful. Ooh, something just popped in my ear. That means that I have a spirit close by. Do you guys ever notice that? Don't discount it. When the next time that happens, just stop. Try to hold the energy, because if you have that knee-jerk reaction and look or pull away from it or whatever, you're going to lose that energy. And just ask, who's here? And listen, you'll be so surprised. But let's get back to Jax Kelly. You'll see I bounce all over the place, because when I'm channeling spirit, it comes from every direction. So just see the magic. Take this magical ride with me. Yes, yes. So Jax Kelly sells these really neat, they're called affirmation cards that you put in your shower, right? While you're washing away all of that spiritual grime that you collected from the day before or that day. I love them. And it says, select your card, wet the card, and attach it to the shower surface and create a positive mindset. And I love this. I am perfect. No one else is me. And that is my superpower. And this is Rainy Day. Yes, that's my real name. Coffee with a Psychic. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I know this is late. I just, I had some things that happened this morning. I just wasn't able to pop on. It happens. I'm going to try to do better at showing up every Friday mornings at 7:30. Just sometimes shit happens. The new moon. So go out and plant some ideas, some seeds that you'd like to see grow. And what will happen is you'll plant them, leave them alone, let spirit, let the universe work its magic, and under the full moon, see what is illuminated. And then ask, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? And go from there. That's working with these beautiful lunar cycles and these moon energies. Also, I really feel that a lot of people with this energy that's coming in, because of Mercury retrograde always makes us feel like a turtle on our back. Somebody please turn me over. This sucks. And I feel like, you know, how you spin a turtle, you see sometimes on cartoons, they spin the turtle around on their back. Well, I think we're all kind of feeling that way, but we're also feeling somewhat stubborn. That's not you, is it? Because I'm a effing fantastic grandmother. I really feel that we're very stubborn and we're overspending beyond our means, and we're not present. We're not in the moment. We're allowing this energy of politics. We have a lot of gun issues right now. We have a lot of just crazy time. I'm 60 something years old, and really this has been the craziest time in my years. I'm not like 100. I feel like it today, but I really feel that there's a lot of energy going on. So try to be gentle with yourself. We're kind of overspending and items that we really don't need. So quit hitting enter, stay off of Amazon, get off of your Target app. No, people, just do something else. Do something better with your time. You really don't need to be spending and indulging. It's an unhealthy habit. We are developing unhealthy habits. We are spending beyond our means. We are not saving our money. We are not really looking inward and seeing what's really important in life. And really, oh my goodness, that is the energy. So just know that it's here. Try not to overspend. Don't indulge on that. Just move forward, let go. Say this with me. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. I am motivated, beautiful, strong, blessed, deserving, empowered, creative, intelligent, prosperous, loving, kind, bold, growing, gentle, learning, living, reinventing myself, unstoppable, me, inspired with divine love, grace, and guidance and action. See how we change the energy? Isn't that beautiful? So this moon is Taurus, the new moon in Taurus. And new moon in Taurus is, I love it because Taurus can be like the bull, push and keep shoving. But it feels like this is a gentler side of Taurus because those Tauruses do have a loving, kind, gentle side. They really do. This weekend, just rest, relax, recharge your body. You've been pushing hard. You have been pushing really, really hard. Time to just take it easy, take a few deep breaths, and enjoy the warmth coming. I know we're all like, oh, it's getting hot. We're all complaining, but we were all complaining when it was so cold, right? This is just how we are. We're human. So be gentle with yourself. Indulge in some of these beautiful, wonderful pleasures that we have. Look within. You don't need to look without. I have been really purging a lot of stuff, and I found some things that I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot I even had these, and I've been using them. So I've been really enjoying. One of them was a pair of slippers. Yes, I'm just loving them, and I'm doing those kinds of things. I'm also starting to really see that some of my dreams, my goals and desires that I set at the beginning of the year are really starting to come to fruition. And how I'm doing that is I'm literally stopping and smelling the roses. If you have a yard, or if you don't have a yard, go buy some little planters. Go to the dollar store. Yeah, it doesn't have to be expensive. Buy some flowers. I have some beautiful roses that I've been trimming. And I've literally been stopping and smelling the roses. And it just kind of brings me in the present moment, reminds me I have so much to be grateful for. And I'm committing to my long-term goals. Like I'm not only thinking just like right here, I am stretching it out 6 months. I'm not going to go beyond that because things are so rapidly changing in our world. And I really feel this. I feel like we're on a roller coaster in Santa Cruz, that old wooden roller coaster that's so cool by the ocean. Oh my God, I love it. So I kind of threw my neck out one time, but I still love it. I just feel like we're going to be riding this roller coaster all the way through 2024 into 2025. So just be gentle and commit to some of these longer term goals. Let's see what else, Spirit. So some Taurus new moon affirmations. So I'm in Aries, and literally this is me. Where I put my energy to, it just flows and it grows and it flourishes. So that's what I would love to see you doing more of, right? Come on, Aries. I just felt a little bit of like apprehension there. You just don't have time? Yes, you do. Make time, Aries. Taurus, you have taken back your power. It feels as though I feel very calm, and I have this calm awareness, and I stand in the fullness of this calm awareness. Just breathe it in, Taurus. You deserve it. Gemini. So it feels, Gemini, that your heart is fully open, and we love that. And there's no shield up, it's just fully open. And I just want you to just sit in that beautiful, loving foundation that you are creating all around you. Doesn't that feel good? I love it. Cancer. Cancer, it feels like you've been really, your mind has been overthinking so much that my brain hurts. Have you ever felt that? I know you have Cancer. It's okay. Here's your Taurus new moon affirmation. I just know that you're going to love this. My mind is peaceful. I am serene. And I am calm in the stillness. Oh, I love that. Virgo. Virgo, it feels like you have had some disharmony recently, and it's been a little tumultuous and some feelings have been hurt, but it's okay. That is starting to, those are old memories, are starting to be unrecognizable, and you're just looking up into the beautiful warm summer sky. And I just want you to be in, I am in harmony all around me. I am in harmony. I sit, I breathe, I am harmony. Right, Libra? You can do that. That's that balance, that feeling. Scorpio. Scorpio. It feels as though to me lately, and I'm a feeling psychic medium. I feel empath. I'm sure a lot of you out there are empaths. You feel very deeply. You're probably feeling a lot of Scorpios coming out from all of this Mercury retrograde energy, just kind of like, oh, my heart kind of hurts. But it almost feels like I've let go of a lot of crap. And so my heart feels lighter. So I am sitting in the awareness that my heart is light. Oh, I just love that. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, it feels like you have been fighting against a current, like swimming upstream. And I hate that for you because Sagittarius life needs to just flow. And so your affirmation for this beautiful Taurus new moon is I flow with the waves of the ocean. Just keep swimming, 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 right? Oh, I love that because this is Coffee with a Psychic, and I am the best effing grandma ever. I love this cup so much. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, it feels as though you haven't really been able to see the beauty in the world because there's been a lot of hurts lately, and I'm sorry for that. And here's a big energetic hug to you. Here's a big energetic hug, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, Capricorn. I want you to raise your vibration by being in a great state of gratitude, and that gratitude pours from your heart and down into Mother Earth, grounding you in this present moment, space, and time. Because you know what? It'll all be all right. Gratitude pours from your heart. There we go. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. It feels as though recently that you feel like you're being attacked. Like maybe somebody stuck some energetic cords into you. You just feel like, gosh, I'm just fighting uphill. But without Mercury now, Mercury's flown away. It's out of the way. The lunar eclipse is out of the way. The new moon is here. I want you to go out under the new moon and plant this beautiful seed and a new beginning that my inner light shines bright. No more dulling your shine for anybody anymore. My inner light shines bright. And that's kind of like my tagline, keep shining your own light. Oh, that's beautiful for you, Aquarius. Pisces. Pisces, I think you've been physically kind of sick lately, and I think it's being overtired. Some of you feel a little bit down. I just feel as though you're not seeing the beauty of waking up every morning. It's like, oh, do I have to wake up again today? And I don't want you to do that. I want you to have this affirmation and say this for the next 11 days. Write it on 11 different Post-it notes. 11 is the major manifestation number. Post it everywhere. And every day, take one down, look at it, and burn it. Burn it outside and just let it go up into the ether. And your affirmation is healing light surrounds my entire mind, body, and spirit. Because, baby, you are healing. Yes, you are. So what else do we have here? So I want to talk a little bit about, hi, Marjorie. Hello. Yay, I'm glad you're doing the work. And thank you for reading my newsletter and subscribing. It's so great to have you do that. And I love you. And can I tell you, I appreciate you too. And I'm talking to your daughter tomorrow. I cannot wait. So I want to talk a little bit about my predictions. Okay, we lifted you up. We're not going to let you down. Be prepared, not scary, because you want to know. Thank you, Tarot Lady. I love that saying. She's phenomenal. She's phenomenal. And if you're in the Las Vegas area, tonight I have a mediumship circle. I have a spirit guide circle coming up and an automatic writing workshop coming. Sign up for my newsletter at www.raineyday.com so you don't miss a thing. So the debt ceiling. And this is a no political zone. This is not Rainey speaking because, quite frankly, I cannot stand politics. I don't know if I'll ever vote again. I'm going to be an independent. I just haven't had a chance to go change. I literally am just sick of it. But I do see that the debt ceiling, they're going to push it. And we may go a couple of days in default. It feels like both sides are just going to stick their feet in, and both sides are trying to figure out ways to work around the system, and there's been too many workarounds. And no more backdoor stuff. We need to know what is happening. You need to be transparent with us. They're not going to be, but I just want you to know, I want you to just let go, let God, and just know that everything is working in its divine manner. It's beyond our control. Download the Serenity Prayer, print it out. You can find a copy of the Serenity Prayer, a free download printable. Yes, download this, print it out, and put it in your home because it will help you through these really tumultuous times, especially when it comes to our well-being and our finances. We want to know that our needs are going to be met. Well, it's going to be touch and go. So again, be prepared, not scared. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I can change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Absolutely phenomenal. I have a master's degree in clinical behavioral psychology. And if you keep telling yourself this, you'll implant it into your subconscious. But here's the spirit science about it. The more that you send that out to the universe knows that this is the roadmap that Rainey wants right now. So we're going to bring her some serenity, right? We're going to give her the serenity to accept the things she cannot change, the courage to change the things she can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So that's how you work with spirit. Ukraine, this is crazy. I really feel that there's going to be some heavy fighting in the next 2 to 3 months, like heavy fighting on both sides. I also feel it kind of crimping into areas like Russia and some of these other outlying countries that there may be some blowback. But what's weird is what spirit showed me is they showed me as clear as day that there's money being funneled, and the United States is not only funneling money to them, but also they're bypassing Congress for some of these larger I want to say equipment to help fight this war. And it's going to come out and it's going to cause a huge uproar. And here we go again. More infighting, nobody getting along, nobody working together. It just drives me crazy. It just does. Just do things the right way, people. Right? Can't we all just get along, agree to not agree, and just love one another? I would love to see that I used to see that in my lifetime. I haven't in the last few years, probably about six to 8 years. It's been interesting. But I do have to say that I know that the universe always unfolds things to all of our benefit. So sometimes things are just beyond my control, and I serenity prayer it away. If you have any questions, pop them here in the chat. I would love to answer them for you live. I'm going to be reading Wendy's dad, Nick, here shortly. If you'd like me to read your departed loved one or be a guest on my show, please email me at hello@rainyday.com. And your fur babies, your animals, your dearly departed animals, if you have a sick animal, or you want me to just read a live animal, they're fun too. Sometimes it's really weird what they show me. One time I was reading this lady's animal, and oh my God, it was a Chihuahua. And this thing was a pain in the ass. But can I tell you, it said, the only thing I love is ice cold water. They feed me the stagnant water. And I literally thought I was watching, have you seen the movie Signs with Mel Gibson or whatever his name is, where they wear the tinfoil hats and the little girl has to have fresh water? That's this dog. And can I tell you, about a week later, I got a little text message, Rainey, my dog is happy. He's not being a little butthead. He loves his ice water. Thank you. I said, don't thank me. Thank Henry, because he's the one who's like, bitch, she won't give me any cold water. Oh, he had an attitude. I love that dog. What else? Oh, concerns about Bill Gates buying up all this farmland. Really frightening. I asked them to show me more, but I don't think that I'm ready for them to show me more. I'm a little frightened of it. I don't know what the ulterior motive is. I don't mind a good vegan, vegetarian thing once in a while, but there was like caution signs all over, and I felt really kind of like anxious when I was channeling this. So I have a psychomantium room in my home that I use. And if you ever want to come over and try it, text me. If you're my friend, if you know me personally, even if you don't, email me. I have to get to know you before I allow you into my home, but come and try out my psychomantium room. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It's a very cool thing. It's a space where I connect and channel spirit, and they were showing me that I will know, but time isn't right. So more to come on that. So I've been shown that the FBI it's autonomous kind of weaponization of using the FBI is going to come to an end. And I believe huge shifts in that department coming in 2024, early 2025. And it's just the beginning. It feels like our government is really changing. And it's going to be interesting to watch it unfold. I don't have an opinion either way. It's just really interesting that Spirit shows me this stuff. Britney Spears. Free Britney. They freed her, and poor girl is a mess. I see Britney Spears getting a divorce. I see Britney Spears spiraling. I see Britney Spears potentially passing away. Yes. It's really, really sad. It's almost like she's going to start getting that failure to thrive. Her energy just feels very confused. The conservatorship, the intentions were good. It's the person who was administrating it was their intentions. The father, I guess it was. I don't really follow Britney Spears. It's just what they showed me, that the conservatorship could have worked, but it didn't. And again, this poor little girl, I call her little girl because she feels very just childlike. And so send Britney Spears a lot of love and light. I just see her spiraling and potentially passing away. There's going to be a major medical issue, no intervention. They're just going to find her and hopefully they'll be able to save her. I see Jack Nicholson. I think I've already talked about this, passing away this year. Caitlyn Jenner. Now, this one really surprised me because I feel when I see Caitlyn Jenner, it's just such a vibrant individual. But I feel like it's heart, lungs, even though his mother lived to be very old and his DNA feels really like I have a long life, I'm a healthy person. But I think some of the things that he's done to his body, and it has to do, I don't know if he's a smoker, but she's a smoker, but I'm being shown that this person through this smoking has really caused some internal damage and potentially cancerous stuff. And I see her getting very, very ill and passing, not this year, but maybe next year. That kind of was sad for me because that person really has taken a lot to be out and personal and share their life with the world. And, you know, that's courageous to me. It's not always easy to be vulnerable. Shannon Doherty. Now, I never watched 90210. Never got into that kind of stuff. I was too busy playing outside in the dirt. Yes, I'm a tomboy, but I do see her passing away and her actually giving her body to science, and a lot of wonderful scientific findings come. I don't know what she has, but I'm being shown that she's very ill. Tina Turner, big wheels keep on turning, Proud Mary. Oh my goodness, I went to a Tina Turner concert one time, and have you ever been to a concert where everybody's wearing leather? Concert. I'm talking concert. Come on now. Get your mind out of the gutter. I immediately felt you guys all shipped to the dark side. But people, all these people walking and all this leather, you could just hear it. It was fantastic. It was wonderful. She's an amazing soul, but she's lived a beautiful life. And I do see her passing. Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens. Don't know how he passes. All I saw was the tequila dance where he's doing the dun, 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 dun. Yes. Yes, Pee Wee Herman. I don't know why, I don't know how. I was just shown that Pee Wee is going to be leaving us this year. So again, if you have any questions, please post them in the chat. Please like and share this. Let's grow this content. Let's grow this channel, people. Because why? It's, well, the afternoon I'm having coffee because I have a long night tonight. I'm teaching a class at the Realms Within. Oh. Just come and say hi. I'm there tomorrow all day. You can book a reading with me, a session. I'm there every Monday and Saturday. And if you just want to come say hi, let's walk among the crystals. It's a really wonderful shop. I love it. Aries. It feels as though, Aries, you've had a lot of past relationships that have been very difficult to navigate and to communicate with. And they've taught you a lot about communication. But I have to tell you, you kind of lost the art of healthy communication because that's what creates healthy relationships. If it doesn't need to be said, don't say it. It's really, really crucial. And I know sometimes we're very gifted. We just kind of know what we know. And sometimes we sometimes Aries feel right now, and that's just the energy right now, that people aren't always forthcoming. And if you don't ask the right questions, they're not going to give you the right answers, and they're keeping secrets from you. How dare you? But what I'd love you to do is just understand that not all things do you need to know. Because, like me, on Christmas, I had such a hard time waiting for Christmas Day. Oh my God, I wanted to open it. And sometimes I would open it and rewrap it. Yes, I was that kid, just because I just can't wait. But what I'd love you to do is just know that there's certain things that you don't need to know. Just let it go. Um, there will not always be distance between you and that person that you're trying to communicate with. Count to 10, breathe through it, and just come from your heart. I would love for you to do some heart and throat chakra balancing and clearing meditations. Go on YouTube and clear them. And then what I'd like you to do is run the energy of the infinity symbol between your throat and your heart chakra, so that everything you speak, because when you speak it loud and you speak it, you create it into existence and you cannot take that back. Speak from the heart, and that distance won't be so far between you both, and you'll start to be able to communicate better. And that's your message for this week, Aries. Taurus. So there are times, Taurus, when you draw those lines in the sand and people, those boundaries, people just literally like erase the line in the sand and cross it anyways. And it feels like that really hurts your mind, body, and spirit. You're like, oh my God, these people don't love me. They don't care about me. And the sad thing is they're putting pressure on you. And it just feels like they don't have enough respect for you. What's important for you to understand, Taurus, is it is okay to have healthy boundaries, but you must enforce them. You can't be wishy-washy anymore. I mean, you're the bull, you're the Taurus energy. And I know that before today, before the new moon, you had that fiery energy. Well, for this next week, you're going to feel that fiery energy, and standing up for your boundaries kind of go away. And you're going to kind of feel like, oh, I'm wishy-washy. No, don't be. But what I also like you to do is step back and evaluate, really, let me really reevaluate why I have this boundary. What is the purpose? Is it serving its purpose? Do I need to have a conversation with this person? Do I need to sit down and just with love and grace talk it through? Or do I really, with love and grace, just need to let this person go out of my life? Reevaluation. It all has to do with healthy, crucial boundaries. Very, very important. And no more pressure, because you have enough pressure on you, on your mind, body, and spirit right now. It would do you really well to go have and I know I told you earlier, don't spend money, don't hit enter. Maybe go for a walk, or go put your feet in the water, go out to Lake Mead and watch the sunrise and just feel the waves of the water massage your feet gently. Just clear your energy, just ground it. Be in this moment, space, and time, and just fight for your boundaries. And I don't mean fight like Taurus fight. No. You just have to set them and stick with them, if that makes sense. All right. Gemini. So these are all about past heartaches, because the new moon allows us to create new beginnings and put that Schmidt behind us. And that's what we need to do. For you, Gemini, you need to put the past behind you, these past heartaches. It doesn't matter how hard you try with someone, or how hard you say you love someone. If they are not reciprocal, they are never going to be. And that's one of the hardest lessons for you to learn, Gemini, is that you put so much effort into this love. And it could even be a friendship love. It can be a partnership love. It can be a loving what you do at work, but not really liking the people that you work with or the bosses that you work with. No matter how much effort that you put into this, you're never going to make them happy, because you really don't have the power to change their mind. The only power that you have, Gemini, is to be your authentic self, to be in the moment, and to speak with authenticity and not put up with any shit. Period. I know that's kind of harsh, But that's what you needed to hear, right, Gemini? Because you are those two people. It's time to bring those twins together and act as one. You don't have the power to change their mind. You can't make somebody love you. So guess what? If you don't feel appreciated, it's time for you to maybe look for that new job. If you don't feel appreciated, maybe it's time for you to end that relationship with that friend. If you don't feel appreciated and in love, maybe it's time and it's okay to be alone for a little while. It's okay, Gemini. No more heartaches. I don't want you to feel like you have to continue to not be your authentic self and you have to change for anybody else. No, live and step in your authentic power and see that magic. Let's see here. I'm going to pull a card for swear you can't make this shit up. Oh my God. So we're just talking about authenticity, and this is 38 many masks. The authentic self. Oh, can you see that? You can't make this up. I'm really that good. Oh my goodness. Show up, be your authentic self. There's your confirmation. All right, Cancer. Oh, Cancer. Cancer, it feels like you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. It feels as though your heartaches have taught you that relationships are not sustainable. There's always going to be uncertainties in a relationship. There's always going to be arguments. There's always going to be those unanswered questions, those things that you're just not ever going to get clarity on. It's as if you don't get everything that you want to know, like a whole dissertation written about it, then you're uncomfortable with them. I've had enough. I'm not doing that anymore. I feel like I'm Cher with my long hair. No, I'm just not going to put up with that shit anymore. But you know what, Cancer? You don't need to always know everything. People have to have some privacy in their life, and that's okay. It just comes with serenity prayer. Go to my website, download it, Cancer, because it will get you through this next week. There are uncertainties. Are there going to be arguments? But have healthy arguments. There doesn't need to be yelling. There needs to be a give and take. You listen, then speak your truth. Then you listen, then speak your truth. And don't interrupt. And don't be ready to always, this is kind of you right now, Cancer. You're already, before they finish their sentence, you already have a comeback. That shows me that you're not listening to what they have to say. And it will never, ever be resolved if you continue that kind of how you show up. So I want you to show up with an open heart, be serene about it, and it's okay not to know everything, because that's where the true gift lies, is in honoring each other's presence, honoring each other's grace, and knowing this is what I love about my husband. The universe sent me him. I almost missed him, because when I met him, I'm 5'5", he's 6'4", and his nose hairs were twinkling at me, and I'm looking up at him going, is this who you sent me, universe? Bleh. But guess what? I cut those nose hairs. Do I know everything about him? Pretty much. But we have to have our private lives. We have to have our privacy, but we still come together in love and grace. And we argue healthy now? We talk. Do I need to know everything? No, I don't think I do. And sometimes ignorance is bliss, right? Because this is a late coffee with a psychic. Holy shit. Let's read a departed loved one. How's that? Let's read Wendy's daddy. I hope Wendy's here. I know things are a little kiwampus right now. Hello, Nick. Can you guys see Nick? Isn't he? Hi, Tina Brown. Tina, thank you for all you do. You are wonderful. You are wonderful. Oh, I'm grateful for your guidance. It's truly from spirit, but thank you for that, Tina. I honestly am grateful. And Marjorie, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Hi, Ron. You're so right about the serenity prayer. The serenity prayer is a big part of my life too. Go to my website, download it for free. Really helps me through some really difficult, trying times. Thank you guys for coming. So meet Nick. Isn't he fabulous? I don't know if I can make that bigger. Nick, oh, there's a cigarette. I was just going to say Neil feels like a smoker and he's up there, and this isn't going to make his daughters happy. Wendy's on the left, and I don't know her sister on the right, but Dad's up there puffing away. He absolutely loves smoking, and I think he has a cocktail or two. Yeah, because I smell like hard liquor on his breath. I don't know if it's Scotch whiskey. I don't know, but he absolutely loves smoking. But I also have to say that he loved his girls very, very much. Apologizes for not knowing always when to say the right things, and he wanted to make sure that he knows that the girls know that he tried to be very equitable. I don't think he realized he was passing when he did. There was some things that weren't completely planned out, but he knew that no matter what, that his estate would be taken care of. It wouldn't be taken for granted. And he hid some money, I believe, in some socks under drawers. So as you're cleaning things out, just be hyper vigilant, because there's some, not a lot of money, but there's some money stuff, and I think even he forgot it. It feels like there is a family Bible that he would love the younger sister to have. Now, I'm not sure who's younger or older, but Wendy, that's what he's showing me. There's a family Bible that he really, really would love to be passed on. It was, I believe, his grandmother's. It's kind of in disarray. Be very, very careful with it. I would love to know and see a picture of that, because it looks just very beautiful. And I think there's some handwritten stuff in there about the family tree. People that you didn't even know were in your family tree. It's pretty interesting. Oh, by the way, he did love your mom. He did love your mom very, very much. And like all couples, they had their problems, but just let it go. Just know that daddy, I don't know why I keep saying daddy. Oh, it's funny because he's just such a unique guy. He feels like he's very suave, and he walks into a room and people notice him. He is up there just dancing. I don't know why he's showing me four-step. What is a four-step? I don't know what a four-step is, but he says, I'm doing the four-step. Loves country music, dancing around. Life is good. He's watching over all of you. And guess what? He is definitely with Devin. Devin was late showing up. Why were you late showing up, Devin? Oh, because you didn't know he was passing either. I think that his passing was literally like a quick decision, and not necessarily that it was unexpected, but they didn't expect him to pass then. And I don't even think he expected to pass then. He really loved living life, but he was tired. He definitely was tired. His ability to keep up had a lot to do with the smoking and the breathing, but he sure loved you girls, and he wants you to know that he's okay. And yes, we will see them again. I promise. Oh, I love you, Nick. You're an amazing soul, man. If you guys would like me to read your departed loved ones, please. I have to take a little gentle breath, because he gets a little teary-eyed, and he doesn't like people to see him kind of show emotion. I don't know if that was true. Wendy's not here to confirm or deny that, but he says that it's okay to let your emotions not get the best of you, but to have those emotions and share those emotions. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, so let's move on to Leo. So Leo, again, this is all about new moon, new beginnings, letting go of the past and moving forward with the future. Your past heartaches have taught you, it feels as though, especially as a child, Leo, I don't know why, Leo, that you're kind of going into your childhood, and it's not the happy childhood memories. It's kind of the tumultuous, difficult childhood memories. And I think it has to do with a lot of this lunar eclipse energy that that's kind of just, we're transitioning through into this Taurus, gentle side of Taurus. Taurus is always that hard pushing energy, but it feels as though that you feel that sometimes your emotions weren't validated, and that you may not have been allowed to express those emotions or cry, or that sometimes when you express something that what you expressed were minimized by those who you thought loved you. Well, they did love you, but maybe mom and dad were busy, and your perspective of the situation was maybe not from a childhood memory as opposed to an adult memory, and understanding that maybe mom and dad were just really pressured for time because maybe something really important had to go on. They didn't really want to minimalize or show you that they didn't care and that your emotions and thoughts were not valid. That is not it at all. They do care about you, and they do care about your peace. They do care about how that affected you. So, what I'd love you to do, Leo, is get out of the past. If you go into the past and some of these thoughts and emotions start coming through, what I would love you to do is step out of the child and step into the adult and look at it from a different perspective. Imagine if you were to just go up to the moon and sit on the moon and sit up there in a lounge chair having a cup of coffee. Look at the earth. The earth doesn't look so big, does it? Different perspective, right? Right? So some of these things that you've been feeling, these heartaches should not have taught you that. It is time to heal that inner child, do the work, and look at it from a different perspective, because I think what happened should not make you feel invalidated at all. It just, I think your perspective on what was going on at the time may have been a little marbled. I'm just going to leave it at that. And I give you love and grace, Leo, sending you love and grace and Reiki healing right now. Virgo, your past heartaches have taught you that you are never going to let go of a relationship. You're going to hang in there until you can't even breathe anymore. You're just going to keep hanging on. I just can't let this relationship go. Well, honey, it might be the wrong relationship to you. It might even be your work. It might be an acquaintance. It might be a friend. It might be an old belief. Whatever these limiting thoughts and beliefs are, those past heartaches have taught you that it's wrong to just let it go. But can I tell you that staying is much more difficult? It will wear your heart and soul away. It's like when we used to use actual soap bars, after a while it got to be really thin. And some people, like my grandma, would hate to throw it away, right? Because she was raised during the Depression and all of that stuff, that they valued every little bit of thing that they had. Me, I'm like, throw that damn bar away. But it just feels like it's harder. I don't know where I was going with that, but spirit just took me in a whole different direction. It's more difficult to stay in that situation, but it's more rewarding when you let go with love and grace. Let go, let God. Sometimes this is our situation, and here we are. When you learn to step out of the way of that situation, it allows for free flowing. It allows for healing. Life is meant to be lived with love, joy, and grace. Not to stay in something just because you've been married for 100 years, or you don't want to go through the rigmarole of dividing up your household. I think someone is listening in that this message is specifically for, that is not a Leo. Wait a minute, Virgo. Sorry, Virgo. Okay. Things don't matter. People matter. Oh, you're a Virgo, and I don't want to hurt anyone, but I'm completely right. It's spirit. It's all spirit, my darling. It's spirit. And that's why I give you guys metaphysical techniques so that you can fast forward your own growth, because when you live truly from a place of spirit and following what the universe tells you and just being guided by that divine creator, life is so much easier to navigate. It really is. And that's my prayer for you. So Virgo, it is time for you to really go up to the moon, have a cup of coffee, have a cocktail, and just reevaluate the situation. Let go of those wrong relationships, because honey, it is way more difficult than staying. And that, it doesn't mean like husband, wife, partnership. It doesn't mean that. It could also be a limiting belief. It could also be an old vehicle that you just don't want to go out and have to get a new vehicle, but you better, because if not, right? Those kinds of things. That's what Spirit's telling you. Okay, Libra. It is okay to love someone because your past heartaches have taught you that when your relationships are done, they're done. You literally cut them off at the knees. When I'm done, I'm done. I'm moving forward, right, Libra? Is that you? I'm done with you. I'm done. But really, that's what past heartaches have taught you. But when it is possible to love someone and want the best for them, but at the same time not ever caring, not caring is not the right word, never really worrying about seeing them again. And I don't, worrying is not the best word either. I don't know, I'm struggling to express this because I know it's hard for you. I know it's really hard for you, Libra. It's okay to you don't have to call them anymore. It's okay if you don't have to see them on your social media anymore. You can love someone and want the best for them, but still just, I don't need that in my life anymore. It just doesn't work for me. So, Libra, to remove those past heartaches, I want you to learn to say one word: no. Or no, thank you. That doesn't work for me anymore. And I don't want you to say it's not you, it's me. No, that's not it at all. It all has to do with, guess what? This just doesn't match my energy anymore, and just let it be and love them. Send them away with love and grace. Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Your past heartaches have taught you that the person you were with is a reflection of you. No, no, snap out of it. I'm going to do this. The Cher snap out of it from Love Struck, where she slaps Nicolas Cage and tells him to snap out of it. No, you are enough. It's just you're with the wrong person, and they make you feel like you're lacking because they don't see your worth. You know your worth. I'm taking that a moment to let that sink in, Scorpio. You know your worth. Nobody can tell you what your worth is. And if you allow them to, that's your fault. Tough love, baby. Tough love. Scorpio, let that heartache go. It's the wrong person. It has nothing to do with you. Change your situation. Change the way you look at this situation, because it's not you, honey. It really is them. And it's time for you to not allow that in your life, because all that does is dull your shine. And we meaning Spirit, we need your light to shine brighter than it's ever shone before, because life right now for a lot of people is difficult. And if you're not shining your light, oh my gosh, it kind of dims our light. We just want to run around you, Scorpio, and I'll just give you a big energetic hug and just turn up your light, because it's not you. You're just with the wrong people. You're with the wrong friends, family. Family can do that to you too, but you don't need to be disrespectful. You don't need to be cruel, rude, not kind. You can be very kind and loving, but just walk away. Just walk away. And that's also like Libra, same thing. You don't want to be around them anymore? You don't have to be. It's okay. Time to really evaluate that situation. Sagittarius, your past heartaches have taught you that in the past, you felt like you had to, if you said, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this every month card game with these group of people. And the day before it happens, you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. And you don't owe anyone your time. Sagittarius, if it doesn't feel right, trust your gut right here, your solar plexus, it's yellow. It's your psychic GPS. When Dorothy was on her yellow brick road, the bitch was finding her way home. But when she wasn't on her yellow brick road, she was being taken away by flying monkeys. And Sagittarius, that's what it feels like right now. You decide where your energy goes. You don't have to be there. Just say, hey guys, I can't come tonight. and leave it at that. You don't owe them an explanation. Don't do anything that dulls your shine anymore. You decide where you want your energy to go. They don't. Don't feel obligated anymore. Quit those friends that always say, "Can we go for coffee?" And you're like, "Oh, sure, sure." Try really to reevaluate your commitments and who you're committing to, and show up for only those that really, really love you for who you are, and turn up your light rather than trying to squash out your light. Because right now, people, we meaning light beings, are like the only porch light on in the neighborhood. And if you've looked at a porch light, the old school porch lights, all the bugs would be attracted to it, because dark is attracted to light. And we literally are in a war against dark and light. And right now, Sagittarius, we need you to turn up your light. We need your light and everybody's light to shine bright, because there's just too much negativity in the world, and we need to drown out all of that darkness by shining our light brighter. So where's your energy going to go, Sagittarius? Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn, I don't know why these last 2 years have been really difficult for you, but it feels, Capricorn, that it's been really, really hard. And you're not following your intuition, because your intuition leads you to where you need to be. And your past heartaches have taught you that you feel like you've been tricked by someone. It feels that specifically someone that you cared about, and they are the ones that should be embarrassed, not you. Can I tell you that it feels as though this is all misunderstandings, because it feels really muddy. And it just feels like, Capricorn, life has been pretty hard on you lately. Your finances, work, relationships, you name it, Capricorn. These last couple of years for you have not been easy. And again, I'm going to give you a big energetic hug and send you some Reiki healing energy, because Capricorn, I know your past heartaches have taught you that you're foolish, because work tricked you, life tricked you. I want you to get out of that mode. It is kind of your perspective on life. It feels like I've been very depressed and I'm in the dark. My darling, it's time for you to come out into the light. Shift your energy, change your energy, go see a doctor. Make sure you have nothing medically wrong with you. Make sure that all of your vitals look good, because sometimes it can be something as simple as, maybe my blood pressure is too low. That's why I'm feeling this way. Or maybe I was so tied to this one job. It paid me so great. I made such a great money. I had to hold on for it for dear life until they finally just let me go. And it devastated me. And now I'm looking that, oh my gosh, I'm never going to make that money again. Nobody's going to hire me to make that money. It's just like all of this stuff you are kind of bringing on yourself. Change your perspective. Just like I said earlier, go up to the moon. Screw the coffee, have a cocktail, and just look at it from a different perspective, because sometimes when one door closes, you're not able to see the other open door. How I would do this is I would get by a body of water and reset my energy. I would really love for you to go and see, what do you really want out of life? What have these last 2 years taught you about finances, relationships, jobs, things, life in general? Take a look at it and see how you are dealing with that. I have to grab a book. And it wouldn't be Rainey if I didn't teach you something. So Capricorn, this book is phenomenal. This is called The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. By the end of this book, like me, your eyelashes will be popping off, because you will be releasing so much. This book will help you get out of that fog. And again, it's The Untethered Soul, The Journey Beyond Yourself by Michael Singer. I love this book. I've written in it. I've dog-eared it. I mean, this is what was that? don't even know what, well, maybe. So bibliomancy is where you grab a book, and wherever you're drawn to in that book is exactly the message that is for you. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to do some bibliomancy. Remind yourself that you're not going to get involved in your own melodrama. People, you can't make this shit up. This is for you. This is for you, Capricorn. In other words, let go of what is going on right then and remind yourself that you don't have to play the mind game. Before you get out of your car, do the same thing. And if you really want to stay centered, you can also do this before you pick up the phone or the door. You don't have to change anything. Blah, 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 blah. Create moments of centered consciousness. Consciousness is the seat of self. So this all talks about what holds you down wakes you up. This is page 97. Capricorn, here's your message. I would go on and on, but I'm already running over time. It's 3:33. So Capricorn, I want you to look up, what does the symbolism of 333 mean? What were you thinking at that time? And write down what resonates. Spirit's talking to you in numbers. Oh, that just, ooh, I just got a huge download. That was very cool. Aquarius. And if you have a question, please post them in the chat here. Would love to answer and take your questions live. Would love to read your departed loved ones. Tina, I'm a Virgo and don't want to hurt anyone, but you are completely right. I know nobody really wants to hurt anyone. And if you do, the universe is going to get your ass. Right? It always comes back. Aquarius, your past heartaches have taught you that you fall in love very quickly. You have strong feelings for someone that you may have never really had. You have a really strong emotional connection with, and you have like this fantasy about how this is going to be. They're really deeper than they should be, and you jump pretty quickly and your heart gets kind of hurt. So Aquarius, what I'd love for you to do is don't jump so quickly. Just dip your toe in the pool. You don't have to go head first. No. Take it slow. This energy for you right now, Aquarius, is all about shifting your energy, counting to 10. Don't overthink things, but just really just set back before you speak, before you do anything. Just really just take a breath. Is this really where I want to go? Is this really how I want to feel? Don't, even a job, like the first person who calls you and offers you a job, do you really need to take it? No, Aquarius. No, I want you to sit back and sit with it. Trust your gut. How does it feel in your gut? If it doesn't feel right, it's not for you. Don't quit jumping so quickly. I feel you doing a lot of like impulse buys. Save your money. Do you need another pair of white sneakers? I think I found myself doing that the other day. Took my granddaughter to Ross and I saw Under Armour tennis shoes, and I'm like Under Armour tennis shoe whore. But they were like limelight green, like this color. I'm like, when I got to the checkout stand, I said to myself, and this is what you need to do, Aquarius. Do I really need that? Am I going to wear those? Do I have anything to wear that with? No. So I said, I'm not going to take these today. I would love for you to do that, more of that, Aquarius, because no more impulse buys. It's okay. Just, no more strong feelings for someone you really haven't gotten to know. And don't jump at that first job. And don't jump at that first deal. And don't buy that car just because that's the one you want. I want you to walk away. It will be there. If it's meant for you, it will be there. Thank you, Spirit. I needed that. That was cool. Pisces. Oh, honey, your past heartaches have taught you that when I open my heart up, when I become vulnerable, I'm worried about being criticized, my hurt feelings, someone saying, well, you shouldn't think that way, or just crushing my heart, literally like a piece of aluminum foil, wrapping it up and throwing it in the garbage. I don't want you to feel that you can't be vulnerable. We're all going to go through life. We're all going to have those hurts, but being so guarded is not really allowing you to step forward. It is not allowing you to live your life. Life is so short, my beautiful Pisces. I want you to be admired for being vulnerable. believe it or not, I don't think you understand that if you share your authentic self from the heart, people are going to be like, man, that bitch is so cool. Isn't she, he, they, them, trying to be respectful here? Isn't that person just the most magnificent human you've ever met? Look at how they just walk their walk. They're stepping forward. They're shining their light. They're living authentically. And you know what? Be like Teflon. That vulnerability is something to be admired, not criticized or hurt. Just let it, like Teflon, let it just flow away from you. Be like a duck. Be like a guy. Sometimes I try to embrace that masculine side of me, specifically when it comes to feelings being hurt, because guys just let shit go, right? Right, Ron? I love that about men. So I want you to embody a little bit of that masculine energy and just know that vulnerability is a superpower and it's something to be admired. I just love, 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 love that. Ah. It's been a day, everybody. I'm going to leave you with a couple of just some things that I'd like you to think about that life has taught me recently. So, our lives, we think we have tomorrow, we think we have a week from now. We're so busy in our life and just racing, racing, racing all the time. And who can get the most money and who can buy the best car and not really stopping to live. Can I tell you that if I was in a single wide trailer, as long as all my needs were met, if I had air conditioning in these hell hot summers, it was clean, I felt safe, I had just enough to eat, can I tell you how simple life would be? We don't need all of these things. All we need is our needs met to feel loved, to be loved, and to love. Because our lives are like a candle. That candle is eventually going to extinguish itself and die off, and that candle is no longer. And with my recent experiences, I am really looking at life now as moments and valuing it and not taking 1 second for granted. Do I step back into my human mind sometimes? Fuck yeah. But I'm really making a conscious effort to believe in the synchronicity that the universe is always guiding me, that life is meant to be lived. My inspired ideas matter. My heart matters, my love matters, and my light, my shining bright light matters. And I believe in the synchronicity of the universe. And when you live like that, with the tragic loss of my daughter, I have seen some beautiful synchronicities and some incredible lessons. And the universe has been shouting at me that, Rainey, you're getting warmer. And that's what I want to leave you with today. Life is so precious. Go out there, live every moment, be kind, be loving, show up with grace, have healthy boundaries. Do not let anybody dull your shine. Oh, thank you, Ron. That's so true. Thank you for that, Rainey. No, it's all again. Thank you for you, Ron. Thank you for you, Tina. Thank you for you, Marjorie, and anybody else who took the time to tune in and listen to my Coffee with a Psychic Fridays. May this find you blessed, healthy, happy, and go out there and expand that light beyond your body. Detach from the fears of this world. Breathe at your own pace. Go to my website, www.raineyday.com. Download this beautiful printable serenity prayer. Post it all over. I want 11 Post-it notes. It's the new moon. You're going to take one and you're going to take it and offer it out to the new moon tonight, the serenity prayer. Let it burn. Let it go up into the ether. And this night, for the next 11 nights, you are going to plant that seed. So when the full moon comes around in June, it's going to illuminate so many beautiful possibilities. Go out there, enjoy this beautiful summer weekend. Bless you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Keep shining your light.